Hello, I'm audible. Hello, Hanuman. I'm audible to you. Hanuman, I'm audible.
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir. My
Yeah,
name is Hanuman.
yeah, Hanuman. I'm audible to you.
Sir, I can't hear your voice.
Mm,
कि आवाज़ सुन नहीं पा रहा हूँ.
just a second, just.
Hello, sir.
And now it's audible. Is it audible to you? Hanuman, I'm audible. मेरी आवाज आ रही है? What happened to this?
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can. One second, na. Yeah, I'm audible.
Yes, sir. You are audible now.
Okay. So what we will do? We'll start with like since this is a crash course, right? So we will start with the basic concepts and then we'll move on to the standard ones. Okay, sorry for my camera. There's some issue that is coming in camera. Okay, hello. Hanmant, am I audible now? Clear? Any issue in this? Hanmant, am I clear to you? My voice is clear. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen to you. Can you see the screen?
Hello, sir. Am I clearly
Yeah,
audible to you? No?
yeah, you are audible, but am I audible?
Okay.
Uh, is my voice lagging to you?
No, sir. It's not lagging. It's clear. But the voice is slightly fumble. It's less.
Okay, just a minute ना. ठीक है. Pause. Okay, so can you see my screen?
Yes, sir. I do. I can see your screen.
Okay, so we'll start with the first basic concept that is quadratic equations. We will do some we will do all the revisions. Then we will move on to the standard problems of that, and then we'll move on to the other chapters. Clear? It's an easy
Okay, sir.
chapter. Firstly, we will go with easy one. फिर हम लोग standard वाले start कर देंगे, ठीक है?
ठीक है, sir.
चलो तब हम लोग करते हैं आज, जस्ट अ मिनट। एक सेकेंड। हम्म, वन सेकेंड ना। Okay, so first topic that we are starting, that is quadratic equations. Okay,
Okay, sir. Okay.
so the basic one, that is, you know what is polynomial, right?
Yes, sir.
So first we will write it here only. So what is polynomial? Polynomial can be written as in the form of px, can be written as a naught a1x plus a2x square, something like that. That will go till an x to the power n. And one more thing that we had learned, that is this ai that we are having, that is belonging towards r. Okay, it's a real number that we have. That's why we are writing it like this. Acha, one more thing, we can't write. Suppose it's a quadratic equation, which means suppose if I'm writing something like ax square plus bx plus c, this is a quadratic equation. So what's the main thing that we can understand from here? That is a should not be equal to 0. Okay. If it is a equal to
Okay.
0, then we can say it's a linear one, not a quadratic value. Understood?
Yes, sir.
These are the basic things that we need to understand, which we have learned it from here. Okay. And one more thing, कि suppose we are writing, so if you are if you can see this n it will be called as its degree. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now, first question that I'm asking to you, what is mm, basic question, that is just for the understanding point of view. What happened? Just for the basic understanding, I'm asking one question that if I'm writing 3x to the power minus 2, 1 by x and 4x square, and which one of this will be called as a polynomial? 3 to x to the power minus 2, will be called as polynomial, or 1 by x will be called as polynomial, or 4 by x, 4x square will be called as polynomial.
4x square can be called as a polynomial, sir.
Why? And
Because
what about 1 by x and 3 to the power x minus 2?
because it has a degree of a negative number, sir. It's a kind of a reciprocal thing.
Yes. If you are having anything that is in the form of power, like which is in negative form, that will not be considered in the form of a polynomial, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, let's move on to the next part. This is the basic thing that we need to understand. That's why I ask you this question. Okay, now let's move on to the next part. Mhm. Okay, so you know Euclid division lemma, right? What
Yes,
is
sir.
Euclid division lemma? So we can write that key if px is divided by, just for the basic understanding, I'm telling you these things. Okay, so if you are writing it like this, if hmm, so here I'm writing this is Euclid division lemma. If px is divided by, we can write this one as gx, then we know the condition, right? What is the condition?
It
We
can
can
be
write
written as in terms of reminders.
hmm, px is equal to gx times of qx plus of rx, right? Qx.
Yes.
Now, one more thing that we can write it here, that is the basic understanding that key, what is the rx value? Rx value, what is the Rx value? Rx value is equal to 0 that we can take. And one more thing that we can take, the degree of Rx should always be less than degree of Gx. Correct?
Yes.
So degree of Rx should be less than degree of Gx. And one more thing that we can write it here, that is Rx is equal to 0. This is also the possibilities that we can see it here, right? Rx can be equal to 0 that we can take. Understood? This one?
Yes. Yeah.
Any issue in this? Make a
Yes,
note
sir.
of this one,
Yeah.
Euclid division lemma, because this condition is very helpful for you to solve so many questions. So make a note of these two. This one will help you to understand the concept of binomial also. There are so many questions that is coming in binomial that you can also do with this concept, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, you have to find the remainder. You have to find the remainder of x to the power 1000, right? Sorry, x to the power 1000 plus 1 when divided by x square minus of 3x plus 2. You have to find the remainder of x to the power 1000 plus 1 when divided by x square minus 3x plus 2. Can you do this question?
Yes, sir. I'll try to do this. Yes.
You have to find the remainder.
Yes, sir. The remainder is 1 plus 3 into x power 999 plus 2 into x power 998, sir.
2 into x to the power 998.
Yes.
Okay, so it's easy, right? X square minus of 3x plus 2, which is equal to 0. From here, you can get two factors, x minus 1 and x minus 2, which is equal to 0. You will get one value as x1 and one value as x as equal to 2. With this one, you can write the value as what? This one that you will get. Now, let's write the Euclid division lemma. So, what is this Euclid division lemma? That is given as px, which is equal to qx plus times of x square minus of 3x plus 2 plus times of rx. Can you write it like this?
Yes, sir.
Now, if you are putting the value of 1, so what will you get? You will get here as p1, q1, and this whole value will be this whole value will become 0, right? So we can
Yes.
write rx. That you will get, which is equal to 2 only, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So Rx is equal to 2 that we will get. Now if I will put x as equal to 2 here, so what will you get? You will get 2 that is equal to q times of 2 times of 0, correct? Plus Rx. So Rx is equal to, from here you will get 2 to the power 1000 plus of 1. Done?
Yes, sir.
So two values that you will get, so which we can write it like this. Now, if you can see here, I already told you this Rx value. Where is this Rx? Hmm. If you can see Rx value, if you can see this condition, here it is given that key degree of Rx should be less than degree of Gx. But here Gx degree is given as x square minus 3x plus 2, which means de Rx can be written as Ax plus B. Is it correct?
Yes.
Now, if you are putting Rx is equal to 1, you will get A plus B. If you are putting R2, you will get 2A plus B. So, A plus B can be written as equal to 2. 2A plus B can be written as 2 to the power 1000 plus of 1. So, this is your first equation. This is your second equation. Now let's solve this one. So you will get second subtracted with first. I'm just writing the whole thing. That is A equals to 2 to the power 1000 plus 1 minus of 2. So which we can write it as 2 to the power 1000 minus of 1. So the value of A that you will get it like this. Got it? And the value of B
Yes.
that you can write 2 minus of 2 to the power 1000 plus of 1, which we can write as 3 minus 2 to the power 1000. So the whole value Rx, if I want to write, it will be written as Ax plus B. What is A here? A is 2 to the power 1000 minus of 1 times of x, and if I want to find the value of B, I will write 3 minus 2 to the power 1000. That's it. That's the answer of Rx, and this one you will get. Understood? How will you get this answer?
Yes, sir.
Any issue in this?
Yes. It's clear, sir.
Did you get the same answer or some different answer that you get?
Uh, I got the same answer, sir, by getting the common polynomial. I've just expanded the same thing.
Okay, you just like made it with common polynomial, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Now, I'm giving you one more question. You have to find the answer of that one. Where is this? 28 pages. How will I go downward here? What the hell? Hmm. Do you know how to go downward here? Some
Uh,
issue is there. Okay, no issues. Let's move on to the next page. Clear?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. Now, one more question that I'm giving to you. What is the remainder? Hmm. Find the remainder. Find the remainder when when array, x to the power 50 plus x plus 1 divided by x minus 2 and x plus 1.
Uh, 1 minute, sir. I'll just solve and tell you.
Hmm. Same concept that we have to apply, right? There will not be change any in the concept here.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sir, actually, without using Euclid's division lemma, can we divide these polynomials directly, sir?
Hmm. Huh, we can do that thing also.
Uh,
That also
then,
will be
actually,
possible, huh? But can you divide like
yes.
condition is can you divide this one?
Uh, no, sir, but actually, the variables are not matching in the polynomial.
Hmm. That will be the issue.
Yes. Yeah. Sir, will you explain this sum also, sir? I'll try to do one.
Okay. So here also same thing, right? Can we use the
Yeah.
same thing? Just a second. Hmm. So what happened? Here you will write it as where is the pen? Huh. So if I want to take Rx, can we take it as Ax plus B,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yeah.
So if I will put R2, if I will put R2, that will be 2A plus B, right? That
Yes.
can also be written as 2 to the power 50 plus 2 plus 1, right?
Yes.
It's easy, right? Because like if you are putting the value, we are getting the remainder. That's why we are writing it like this. Now, if you are writing second one, that is r of minus 1. So what will you get? Will you get minus of a plus of b? So this one will become
Yes.
minus 1 to the power 50 plus minus 1 plus of 1. That will become 1 only. Understood?
Yes.
So this is your first condition, this is your second condition. If you will try to solve this one, you will get the answer as uh, 2a plus a, that is equal to 3a, and 2 to the power 50 plus 3 minus of 1. That will become 2 to the power 50 plus 2, that is equal to, sorry, I made a mistake here, 2a minus, acha, 3a. Okay. So a equals to what? 2 to the power 50 plus 2 over 3, that we will get. Got it?
Yes. Yeah.
With this one, you can find the value of b also. So what will be the value of b that you will get? So
Uh,
a minus of a plus b, that is equal to 1. So b
Once
equals to 1 plus
A.
a. So you will write this one as 1 plus 2 to the power 50 plus 2 over 3. So if you will take, you can write this one as 2 to the power 50 plus 5 over 3. That's the answer. Got it?
Yes.
So if I want to write the value of Rx, that will become Ax plus B. So what is A here? A is 2 to the power 50 plus 2, or over 3x plus B. So 2 to the power 50 plus 5 over 3. Done?
Yes. Yeah.
I hope you have understood this problem.
Yes, sir. I understand.
Okay. So shall we move on to the next one? So we know this one, remainder theorem, that you know, right?
Yes.
Uh, if I will give you one basic question, just for the like revision, I'm writing it here. You can understand. That is, if suppose, hmm. So if you can see, right, this one, ki suppose you are having the px, that is equal to x cube plus 2x, just 2x square minus of x minus of 3 is given, okay? And gx is given as x minus of 1, and gx is given as 2x minus of 1, and so find the value of rx here. What's the value of rx that you will get?
AX plus B we have to take.
No, it will not give you ax plus b. Let me tell you one thing, because this is coming as linear one. Okay, if your
Okay. Okay.
gx is coming
Yeah.
as linear one, so there's a high chance that you will get the next value as a constant value. Correct?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Suppose if this is coming as x cube minus 3, then your answer will come as x square, or x to the power 1 is also possible. But for this one, you will get the constant value. How will you get that constant value? Just put that value into the px. That's it.
Okay, sir.
Got it?
Yes.
That's why I gave you this question, just to understand that key what is the, like this is not the same one. We are doing something different here. Correct?
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
So we can write it as like this, R1, right? Which is equal to 1 cube plus 2 times of 1 square minus of 1 minus of 3. So that will become 1 plus 2 minus of 4, which is equal to minus of 1. And if I am writing R1 over 2, can write 1 over 2? So that will become 1 over 2 to the power 3 plus 2 times
Um,
of 1 by 2 to the whole square minus of 1 minus of 1 by 2 minus of 3. You can solve this one, 1 over 8 plus 2 over 4 minus 7 over 2, that will become 8, 1 plus 2, 2 to the 4, and 4 sevens are 28. Okay, so you will get this
Yes.
answer as minus 23 over 8. Just for your understanding, we had written this one. Okay, 1 second now.
Okay, sir.
हाँ क्या हुआ? हाँ ठीक है, बाहर लॉक कर दो. Yeah, got this answer.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
अब आते हैं नेक्स्ट पे, दैट इज फैक्टर थ्योरम. डू नो फैक्टर थ्योरम?
Which can be written in two factors.
हाँ, with the help of like this one, you can also say that ki Rx is equal to 0, right?
Okay, sir. Yeah.
So Px can be written as Qx into Qx, where Rx is equal to 0, right? We have this one ki Rx is equal to 0. See, simple. Okay, anything can be written in the form of factors, but Rx is equal to 0 here. Okay, clear? Okay. Now, one question is there, one basic question. So, I want you to give the answer of this question. Question is given as Px is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, not ax square, x square. Okay, x square plus bx plus c, and p1 is equal to 0, and also p2 is equal to 0. Find p3.
Okay, sir. Just a minute.
Easy, right?
Yes, sir.
Do it. Yeah.
B is minus. Just a second, sir.
Yes. 2, right? Okay, let me check. P of 3 should be equal to 2. Correct? Easy question. You can write P1 is equal to 0, which means x minus 1 will be the factor of this one, right? And P2 is equal to 0, which means x minus 2 is a factor of this one, which we can write it as x square plus bx plus c, which we can also write that value as px, right? So P3 is equal to what? P3 is equal to 3 minus 1 and 3 minus 2, which is equal to 2. Done. Any issue in this? Okay, so we have understood this concept. Now let's move on to the next question. Acha, one more thing. If I want to say that ki what is the value of B and C, what will the answer? C value is 2. Correct? Very good. So now, if I want to find next question, Px is equal to x cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, and p1, p2, p3, that is equal to 0. Find p6. Okay, find p6. 60, right? Okay. Hmm. So let's see. It's easy, right? So just putting the values, you will get the answers, right? Answer is 60. Correct. Just for your basic understanding, I'm giving you this question. So here you are writing this one as px is equal to x minus 1, x minus 2, and x minus 3. So if you will put P6, you will get this one as 5, 3, and 2, which is equal to 60. Sorry, sorry, 5. 5 minus 2 is 3, 5 minus 3 is 2, 5 minus 1 is, sorry, 6. I'm back to that now. 6 minus 2 is 4, and 6 minus 3 is 3, that is equal to 60. Got it? Okay, now let's move on to the next question. This one done. Now, one more thing that we can do, that key, if I am writing px is equal to x cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, done. So now we are changing something. Here p1 is equal to 1, p2 is equal to 2, p3 is equal to 3. Find p5. Okay. If you are using factor theorem, then that will be good. Uh, if you can use, then that will be good. Okay, do it. It's your call. Okay, got the answer. What's the answer? It's a little bit hard that you are doing, right? The answer is 65. No, answer is 29. Shall we do? So if you are writing this one, so here, if you can see here, this is px is equal to x cube, x cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. Something like this is given, right? Now, if you can see, observe the this values p1. Observe this one p1, p2, and p3. What you can observe here? Just tell me. If you are writing px, are you getting x only? Correct? So if I am writing px minus x, that will be equal to 0, right? Which means if suppose if I'm writing any factor x minus 1, okay, and x minus 2, x minus 3. For px, if I'm writing like this, if I'm subtracting x with this, will we get the same value? Sorry, if I'm adding x with this, will we get the same value? So now just put the values here. P5 is equal to what? 5 minus 1, 5 minus 2, and 5 minus 3 plus 5. What will the answer? 4 times 3 times 2 plus of 5. What will be the answer? 4 times 3 is 29 is the answer of this question. Understood? Any issue in this? You can also write it like this. That's why we have to, I had given this question to you. Okay, now let's move on to the next question. Next question is easy for you. You can give the answer of this one. Okay. Suppose we have the polynomial of fifth degree. Okay. Polynomial of fifth degree. What is this? Fifth degree and coefficient of x to the power 5 is 1. Correct? You have understood now what kind of thing that you can write, right? And P1, P2, P3, P4, all the values is equal to 0. Got it? Find P5. Don't go with answer as 0. That's not the correct answer. Sorry, fifth degree I'm writing now. It's a fourth degree. Then it will come easy, right? And find rest of the coefficient also. Find rest of the coefficients. Yes. It's a fourth degree, right? It's easy. Got it? Answer is correct. Now, one more thing that we need to discuss that if I'm having, suppose writing as bx is equal to 2x to the power 4 bx cube plus cx square plus dx plus e, then if I want to, if I'm writing the same question p1, p2, p3 and p4 which is equal to 0, which means if I want to write p5, now p5 is not coming as 24. You have to multiply the coefficient of x to the power 4 with 24. Correct? So the answer will be 48. So what happened here? Here we are not writing px as equal to x minus 1, x minus 2, x minus 3. Here we are writing px as equal to x minus 1, k times of x minus 1, x minus 2, x minus 3 and x minus 4. Correct? That's the answer. Any issue in this basic concept that we had done, which is related to this one. Now, let's move on to the next concept, which is basically related to ax square plus bx plus c, which is a quadratic equation. You know all these things. What are the roots that we have? Alpha and beta. And alpha plus beta is equal to what? And alpha into beta is equal to what? Just for the revision, I'm writing it here. You can make a note of this one. Okay, so alpha into beta is this one. So this one that we can write. Now let's move on to, let's step up and write ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. So here we will get three roots alpha, beta and gamma. What is alpha plus beta plus gamma? Minus b by a. If I want to write next root, that is alpha beta, beta gamma, gamma alpha, that is equal to c by a, and alpha beta gamma, that is equal to d by a. So it is going, sorry, minus d by a. It's going alternate. Okay, it's going plus minus plus, that we can write. Now the next one that we can write it from here, which is ax to the power 4 plus bx cube plus cx plus d, that is equal to 0. Here we can write alpha, beta, gamma and delta. Four roots are there. First one, that is alpha plus beta plus gamma plus delta, that will become minus b by a. Okay. Then alpha beta. So here one more thing that you can see. First we will take two roots, then we will take three, then we will take four. Correct? So alpha beta, beta gamma, gamma alpha, something like that, that will go on and on. That is coming as C by A, right? And one more thing is Cx square dx plus E will be there, na? And next one, that is alpha beta gamma. This one, gamma alpha, sorry, alpha beta gamma, something like this that you can write. Four roots are there, na? mistake. I made a mistake here. Okay. For roots, how will it go? First, you will get alpha, beta, gamma, then beta, gamma, delta, like this that you have to write. That will come under d by a. So minus b by a, c by a, then it will come as minus d by a. And at last, if you are writing alpha, beta, gamma, and delta, that will become e by a. Got it? So, suppose the question that is asking that key, what is the coefficient of if you are having the alternate sum, 3 is in pair and 4 is in pair. So if I want to write like this, key, suppose ax to the power n, bx to the power, sorry, an x to the power n minus 1, something like that that we are writing, right? Just for the, hmm. So if I'm writing like this, an an x to the power n plus an minus 1 x to the power n minus 1 plus an minus 2 x to the power n minus 2, like this that we are writing. Then what will happen here? So so firstly we will write it like this. Suppose there is a root that is coming as x1 plus x2 plus x3 और xn तक जा रहा है. Now what is the root of this one? Can we write this one as sum of roots as an minus 1 over an? Is it correct? Correct now? Now x1, x2, if I'm writing like this, x2, x3, if I'm taking the two roots, that will come under an minus 2 over an. Now if I'm writing like this, x1, x2, x3, x2, x3, x4, which means we are taking 3 in pairs, that will come under minus a to the power n minus 2 over an. Done? Similarly, if I can write the last thing, that is x1, x2 till xn. If I'm multiplying, last value will be a naught over an, or minus 1 to the power n that we can write. Understood this one? Any issue in this? You can ask. Here you can write this one as minus 1 to the power n. Okay? This is the standard ones that we can write. Sum of roots of two values, sum of roots of the three values that we can take. Clear? Okay. Okay. Now, one more thing that we can learn from here, the basic thing that you have to understand. If I'm writing it like this, suppose if I'm writing x minus 1, x minus 2, x minus 3, which is equal to what? X cube minus sum of the values, right? That will become 6x. Then, then product of the sum, you can, sum of two values. Okay. हाँ हाँ हाँ. I'm writing it like this. देखो ऐसे लिख दो इसको. x क्यूब लिख दिया इसको मैंने. ये हो जाएगा x क्यूब माइनस सम ऑफ वन वैल्यूज, राइट, प्लस सम ऑफ टू वैल्यूज, माइनस प्रोडक्ट, सॉरी, माइनस प्लस, और अगर सपोज किया कि यहाँ पे है तो ये हो जाएगा प्रोडक्ट, राइट. और अगर सपोज किया कि यही वैल्यू ऐसे लिखी रहती है, x माइनस वन, x माइनस टू, x माइनस थ्री, x minus 4, that will become x cube minus sum of one values plus sum of two values minus sum of three values and last one plus. देखो my plus minus plus minus and plus. So x to the power 4 हो जाता है ये, एक्स क्यूब हो जाता, दिस वन इज एक्स स्क्वायर, दिस वन इज एक्स एंड देन पी। करेक्ट। अगर ये समझ गए हो तो गिव मी द आंसर ऑफ दिस क्वेश्चन कि अगर सपोज करो कि तुम्हारे पास क्वेश्चन है कि व्हाट इज द कोफिशिएंट ऑफ एक्स टू द पावर 9। ओके, किसका कोफिशिएंट पता करना है, एक्स टू द पावर 9 का। कोफिशिएंट ऑफ एक्स टू द पावर 9 इन एक्स माइनस 1, एक्स माइनस 2 टिल एक्स माइनस 10। ठीक है, पता कर लोगे, इजी है। अच्छा, जो परमुटेशन कॉम्बिनेशन में लग सकता है ना, अगर x टू द पावर 8 निकालने लगूं हम मैं, तो नहीं लगेगा कि एक वैल्यू पहले सबके साथ मैप करेगा, फिर दूसरी वैल्यू मैप करेगा, फिर तीसरी वैल्यू मैप करेगा। तो इसमें तो मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है वो कॉम्बिनेशन टाइप का बन जाएगा वो। नहीं, कि ये तो वैसे ही वैसे ही हो गया कॉन्सेप्ट कि सपोज किया कि मेरे पास एक डायगोनल है, सॉरी एक पॉलीगन है, उसमें तुम्हें डायगोनल चूज करना है, तो ये चूज किया, फिर ये चूज किया, फिर ये चूज किया, ऐसे ही करते थे ना हम लोग। तो अगर इसी चीज को ऐसे भी कर सकते हैं भाई कि क्या कहते हैं, अगर मुझे टेंथ वैल्यू, अभी ये तो एक्स टू द पावर 9 है, तो बहुत इजी है हमारे लिए। पूरे तो पावर 10 होंगे, 9 है मतलब सम ऑफ रूट्स निकाल देना है इसका, राइट। सम ऑफ रूट्स ही करना पड़ेगा ना, क्योंकि अभी देखो हाईएस्ट पावर कितनी होगी इसकी, एक्स टू द पावर 10 होगी। अब 10 है तो फिर क्या कहते हैं, ये प्लस 10 है तो 3, फिर नेक्स्ट वैल्यू तो नेगेटिव में ही आती थी, तो 1 + 2 + 3, और ये चलेगा कितना 10 तक, ये एक्स टू द पावर 9 हो जाएगा। अब जैसे ही तुम आगे बढ़ोगे तो ये क्या हो जाएगा, 1 के साथ 2 जाएगा, फिर 1 के साथ 3 जाएगा, फिर 1 के साथ 4 जाएगा, राइट, और 1 के साथ 10 जाएगा। इस तरीके से 2 के साथ 1 जाएगा, 2 के साथ 2 जाएगा, 2 के साथ 10 जाएगा, ऐसे करके वो हम लोग को जो भी चीजें लिखनी है वो लिखनी पड़ेगी। उसमें एक चीज तुमने देखा होगा अगर तुम ऑब्जर्व करो कि वो थोड़ा सा कॉम्बिनेशन टाइप की चीजें भी हो रही है वहां पे पॉसिबिलिटी। तो नेक्स्ट वैल्यू निकालने के लिए तुम कॉम्बिनेशन भी यूज कर सकते हो। ठीक है, जैसे ही तुम्हें ऐसी चीजें आने लगे कि एक का किसी के साथ मैपिंग हो रहा है, ये हो रहा है, वो हो रहा है, तो पॉसिबिलिटी है कि वो उसको उसमें चेंज करने की कोशिश कर रहा है। तो अब यहाँ से ये वैल्यू आ गई, तो अब इसका 1 + 2 + 3 निकालना है मुझे, तो 10 तक सम है, क्या बोलेंगे इसको, कौन सा टर्म है, एन टर्म्स। 55 x⁻⁹ बट कोफिशिएंट पूछा है, कोफिशिएंट ऑफ x⁻⁹ पूछा है, तो -55 इज द आंसर। डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज विथ +55 एंड -55, दोनों ही ऑप्शन तुम्हारे क्वेश्चन में दिए रहेंगे, बट डोंट गो विथ द +55, it will always be a -55. If it is asking coefficient of this one, you have to write that one answer. Clear? Okay. Now, you can also write like this कि अगर सपोज किया कि मेरे पास अल्फा स्क्वायर, एक ऐसे नोट लिख लो, अगर रूट है अल्फा स्क्वायर एंड बीटा स्क्वायर, तो क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन कैसी हो जाएगी। दैट्स इट, ये लिख देंगे इसको, या तो ये लिख देंगे या तो इसको ऐसे लिख सकते हैं, एक्स माइनस अल्फा स्क्वायर एंड एक्स माइनस बीटा स्क्वायर, ये भी लिख सकते हैं, राइट। तो किसी भी चीज को हम लोग एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस ऑफ सम ऑफ एक्स प्लस प्रोडक्ट ऑफ एक्स में लिख सकते हैं। डन। Easy thing. हम्म ओके। चलो एक क्वेश्चन पूछ लेता हूँ मैं, बहुत इजी। इजी नहीं करते, इसके बाद फिर इससे रिलेटेड बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन हैं हमारे पास। तो क्वेश्चन है तुम्हारे पास कि पी एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस क्यू एक्स प्लस आर है। तो और इसके, ठीक है, और इसका रूट है अल्फा एंड बीटा। ठीक है, क्या हो रहा है ये? इसका रूट है अल्फा और इसका रूट है बीटा। ठीक है, अब मुझे बताओ कि व्हाट इज द रूट व्हेन वी आर हैविंग 1 बाई अल्फा एंड 1 बाई बीटा। What is a quadratic, find quadratic equation with this one, 1 by alpha and 1 by beta. Find quadratic equation in terms of p, q and r only, that you have to find. Do it, I'm just coming now. Got the answer? हाँ बताओ। यस, एक चीज बस इसलिए मैंने तुमको ये बताई है कि जैसे ही अल्फा बीटा लिखा हुआ है और इसका अगर रूट ले लो तो, सॉरी, इसका अगर रेसिप्रोकल ले लो तो क्या हो जाता है वो? रेसिप्रोकल ले लो तो क्या हो जाता है वो? कोफिशिएंट बस क्या होता है? कोफिशिएंट तुम्हारा चेंज हो जाता है, राइट? सो इसका आंसर हो जाता है आर एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस क्यू एक्स प्लस पी। अगर रेसिप्रोकल लोगे तो कोफिशिएंट, सॉरी, चेंज हो जाता है। जो आर रहता है वो पी हो जाता है और पी होता है वो आर हो जाता है। चलो एक क्वेश्चन कर लेते हैं हम लोग। क्वेश्चन क्या दिया हुआ है कि अल्फा बीटा अगर रूट है किसका? एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस ऑफ पी एक्स प्लस आर का। ठीक है, और अल्फा बाई टू एंड टू बीटा, ये रूट है तुम्हारा एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस क्यू एक्स प्लस आर का। ठीक है, नाउ यू हैव टू फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ आर। You have to find the value of r. हो गया।
हाँ सर हो गया। हम्म, सर वो पी और क्यू टर्म्स में आ गया वो आर और आई।
क्या है आंसर?
आर इज इक्वल टू 2 टाइम टू क्यू माइनस टू पी इंटू पी माइनस टू क्यू बाई 9 आर है माइनस।
वन सेकंड ना।
आर इज इक्वल टू क्यू माइनस टू पी इंटू पी माइनस टू क्यू बाई 9 आर है
चलो
माइनस
देख, देख लेते हैं कैसे होगा। सॉल्व करें।
हाँ
अल्फा और बीटा हमें निकालना है, राइट? तो यहाँ से एक ही चीज़ कॉमन है, दैट इज अल्फा इंटू बीटा। यहाँ से भी आर आ रहा है, और दोनों साइड से तुम्हारा आर ही आएगा। आइदर यू आर टेकिंग दिस वन, और अल्फा बाई टू प्लस टू बीटा करोगे, सॉरी इंटू टू बीटा करोगे तब भी आर ही आएगा, राइट?